Hey guys, it's Katrina from Daily Astrology, and today is Thursday, November 14th. So the moon still in Gemini is in a uncomfortable position, but it's needing some sort of change. It's looking at our thoughts. This is triggering the Mercury retrograde. So it's looking at how we understand these experiences that we go through in life, and this may be with our relationships as it's opposing Venus, so it's bringing up triggers in our relationships. To me, this feels like there is some sort of pattern, some sort of way that we inwardly handle these situations. It's like we just see things a certain way when it comes to our relationship. It's like this pattern that keeps coming up that is maybe a little bit more combative. Like, this does not help us to have more happiness. This does not help us to have more peace. It may be some sort of victim mentality where you you feel like, oh, I did this for you, and then I did this for you, and then you did this to me, like you're screwing me over. I'm getting the bad end of the stick type thing. Like, it's this pessimism or victim mentality, or there's just a certain way that we are like relating to these experiences in our relationships, or these ways that we are inwardly internalizing these experiences. And it's like from a sour perspective, or it's a perspective that's not completely accurate. It's a squaring Neptune. It's saying, it's like you're kind of seeing this a little bit not true. It's not really true, So there's this perception shift. There's this attitude shift. There's this belief shift. This doesn't only have to deal with some sort of relationship pattern. Okay, this can also deal with how you allow other people, your relationships or other people, to steal your joy and your happiness, or how they prevent you from going after your goals or going after your dreams. So I think that there's this shift that is happening, and it can show up in many different ways. It can show up in this pattern that you just keep doing in your relationships. It's like, okay, different person, different situation, same thing, same feeling, same way of seeing something, okay? And it's like probably somewhat victimized, but the thing is, we need to see bigger. Mars in Libra, Jupiter going over the galactic center. It's saying, yeah, you need to shift. You need to change your outlook and your attitude and your beliefs. But with it being in Libra, it's saying, don't just be so close-minded about like only seeing it from your perspective. Like, see bigger, see the other person's perspective, see that they are telling, there is some truth to their side as well. And it's like, there's this way that maybe we have dealt with things that is a little bit more combative. Like, it's not allowing us to have that peace that we are craving. It's not allowing us to have more happiness and just emotional security on an everyday basis if we can't expand past this, maybe this relationship. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say, is it's coming up in a couple different ways. I don't think that you are limited to just one shift. You could be going through major shifts right now. We have Jupiter going across the galactic center. This is major time of expansion when it comes to our attitudes, our beliefs, and our perceptions. So I think one definitely is going to have to do with the relationship pattern. Some certain way that you just keep seeing things. It's like, yeah, like I was saying, the person or the situation might change, but it's like this pattern is deep. And this keeps coming up, and you're shifting this. You're seeing it, you're shifting it. It's definitely internal work, but it's being triggered by outside things, okay? So with the Scorpio Mercury retrograde, the moon in Gemini is triggering us to do this Mercury retrograde work. And with Scorpio, we're triggered by other people to see ourselves. So really allow things that bother you to ask yourself, like, how is that me? Do I do that? Or how am I being a hypocrite? Because there's great opportunity to really see yourself on a deeper level. And there is change. The sun is sextiling Pluto. It's like, this is deep empowerment. Like, we are really committing to change and growth and like, okay, so then I'm getting off track. But the other thing that I was talking about, so yes, it's these relationship patterns. I think this is a major thing that's coming up. And it's like, we need to see bigger. We need not to be stuck in our own way of seeing things. And I think a theme of us releasing these ways that maybe we're a little bit more combative, and we like start problems instead of fixing them, like where we don't know maybe to how to handle our emotions or communication issues, right? Yeah, it's in Gemini, so maybe there's certain communication issues that are just more combative. And it's like, and why I'm saying that is because the placement of the South Node, we're going to be in this period probably for like 2 weeks where the South Node is going to be going over this fixed star that really talks about this like combative energy. So this may be something that we're really working as the moon is in Gemini. It's triggering our communication. It's triggering our thought patterns, wanting us to look at how we're understanding these experiences that we've been dealing with in our relationships. And it's like, are you seeing it in this way? It's like you're the victim, or a way that causes you to escape, or like a way that's maybe like totally disillusioned, like I was saying, like maybe you're really not seeing it right. Like, can you accept that maybe you're just totally not seeing it right? And so this energy is like, see bigger, shift the way you're seeing this. This is major change that is going to help you when it comes to what you attract in your experience. The other way I can see this playing out is like this insecurity, or this way that other people are affecting your joy, your ability to achieve your goals, your ability to go after your dreams. And it's like how you internalize these experiences with other people, or the effect that other people have on you. So it's all about like how we are affected by other people, or how we have like mentally understood these experiences. So there's like patterns within our minds that are shifting right now, that we're being triggered to clear, to transcend, to end these patterns through this awareness and through this like introspection, and really seeing it like these epiphanies where you're like, wow, I didn't notice that before. So I feel like there's some positive growth that's happening through these triggers. And later on, the moon and into tomorrow, the moon is going to be opposing Jupiter. So Jupiter's on the galactic center, and the moon's going to be opposing this. So this is continuing this time of expansion when it comes to how we see certain things. And it's like, this is totally affecting your ability to have that peace in your life, and like peace in your relationships too, because it's going to be working with Mars. So we're instinctually moving this direction that's like, we want balance in our life, we want beauty, we want harmony. So we're instinctually moving in that direction by shifting our perspective and seeing bigger. And like with the Libra energy being triggered, remember that's about objectivity and like trying to hear what someone is saying, see things from their point of their point of view, how they feel about something. Like, we can't just see things so close-minded right now, because you'll be failing the opportunity to fucking shift out of these ways that have, this energy is saying, this is in your fucking way, this is in your way of happiness, this is in your way of more joy, but it's also in your way of what you're attracting into your experience. Okay, the sun working with Pluto, like I mentioned, this is a time of empowerment. We are, this is the Phoenix energy of us rising out of these situations that maybe we're afraid of, or these things that have had some sort of power over us, some sort of control over us. The sun sextiling Pluto, it's like we're having this ability to confront and to commit and to move forward and to like rise out of these experiences. So that's the energy for today. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you.